There are a number of ways of adding content to the system. Simply click on the syllabus of the course that you want to add content to. You could do it a couple of different ways. You could simply go to an assignment and type or paste the content that you want into the description of that environment, and away you go. You have the ability to bold, underline, add videos, add audio, add graphics. All can be added inside the editor itself. You also have the ability to find content. So if I click on a resource and click on the search panel, you'll notice that it says align to objectives. So if I click on an item, our system will go out and actually locate things from Edgate and other open education resource providers and allow you to double click on the item and preview what that might look like. If this is something that you believe will work, you can simply then drag and drop this onto the curriculum map. You can take as many of these items as you want, and then you can further align simply by taking the standard and dropping it on that one piece of content. If it turns out that you want to turn that submission or turn this piece of content into something that the student should respond to, you can click on Change to Gradable Activity at the bottom, and it will give you a grading panel by which you'll then be able to add a Dropbox and other items. So you can then add it to the gradebook and give the student a Dropbox, and away you go. So you can type the content, you can click on an item or standard or element or objective, and we'll go and find all the content that we can related to it. The third way is to actually add your own content. So I can come in, I can add a folder. We'll call this My Stuff, and it will create a folder called My Stuff. And then once I'm done with that, I can start adding content. You'll notice now that I have a folder called My Stuff. I can go ahead and grab a content folder now and simply grab an item and drop it directly on that folder I just created, and it will move that material into the folder for me. So now I can go ahead and click on that and actually drag that item onto my course. So I can simply grab the item and drag it over. I can also take a zipped package and drag it over and drop it in. When you take a zip package, it will ask you if you want to explode the contents, and you can say yes to that. And it will actually build the folder structure as well as place the documents inside those folder structures. So it might be very convenient for you to zip up your files and then drag and drop them onto the resource pane. From this point, again, you can simply grab and drop it on. If it's in the wrong spot, you can take it down and move it to a different one. The net of that when it's actually viewed is that it will pop open, and in this case it's a PDF file, so it will actually display that PDF file directly inside the viewer. So it turns out looking and performing rather well. So again, you can type the content in, you can click on a standard element or objective and have the system find any open education resource content that's available, or you can simply drag and drop your own content onto the resource panel and then drag it onto the curriculum map.